Hello there, you guys. Welcome to my 100 Success Habits Creating Challenge. My name is Amutha. I'm a transformational health coach. Hope you guys watched my previous videos. If you haven't, let me summarize a little bit. In our earlier video, I explained to you why am I doing this challenge, and then we had a look at what is our life purpose. For all of us human beings, our ultimate life purpose is enlightenment. We don't realize this in one lifetime. So it takes many lifetimes, so don't worry about it. But if you're interested, you can watch the video. And then the next video was about goal setting, right? What's a SMART goal? How do you set the SMART goals? And the next one, we had a look at why do we do what do we do? What is your why? We had a look at that one. And then yesterday we looked at planning. So planning is not a one-time event, it's an ongoing process. Hopefully you guys have a roadmap to achieve your goals. You have a plan. But anyway, we're going to be planning throughout this 100 Success Habit Challenge till the end of it. If there was an end, we're going to keep planning anyway. But today, we're going to look at how we can execute this plan. As I mentioned before, I'm going to recommend two books for you here. The one we already discussed about Brian Tracy's Eat That Frog. I used to read that day in and day out. Many years ago. I don't now because it's kind of literally in my mind. So what Brian says is that now you have set a goal, right? So you made a decision, and you're going to sit down with yourself and make a list, and just before bed you put the list under the pillow, and then you go to bed. Literally under pillow. I mean, you can put it on the side table. And what happens is very interesting science behind it, because writing is powerful, and then your subconscious mind, even though you are fast asleep, goes to work, and then it brings a lot of solutions for the task that you wanted to do or the problem that you are going to solve. And as soon as you wake up again, you sit down with yourself and pick that one task. If you do, that'll move you one step ahead at reaching your goals. So write that down, and then you don't do anything else, just focus on that one task. And that's when he says that how do you eat the ugliest frog? There's no point looking at that frog and contemplating how am I going to eat it. First thing in the morning, just eat one bite at a time, right, guys? But then again, making the list, I don't know, I made lists all the time, but it seems to be, I use this little notebook, right? So I have list, I'll show you. I have a list here, right? So sorry, I wrote it in red pen, it's not very clear. And I have a list here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you look at it, and then I have a list there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then another list and another list. So list, and sometimes I have forgotten, and there was another list, say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I have written a list because it seems to be another one seems to be working and not working. Okay, so I'm going to show you what is my attack plan that I use to achieve goals. But people use a lot of, of course, I love Excel, but people use a lot of other things, OneNote, Excel, or To Do from Microsoft, and the bullet point. There are so many different ways. You can come up with making lists. There is no shortage of, why you can make lists and you can still tick off your tasks. But for me, I'm focusing is this list is giving me kind of stress because I really want to enjoy the process. So let me, before going to my way of doing, I'm going to recommend one more thing. A book is called One Thing, written by Gary Keller and Jay Papasan. It's a yellow book with a one thing. It's an amazing book. Read that book. So you just literally focusing on just pick up one thing and then do that one thing, and the one thing only, and then you will get there. It's amazing. But anyway, so I am a health coach. I started coaching since 2010. Ever since I started coaching, I love doing challenges. I did challenges for everything. I did a challenge for writing my book back in 2016. So I make a public pledge, and the accountability just comes, the energy just follows, the focus and attention, everything just falls into place. You just create that momentum. So I really love challenges. So for my real estate investment, if I am doing a Reno flip, all right, I create a challenge, and then I set the time, set the goal, I set the time. Once I completed renovation in 6 weeks time, fired the builder. So it's really right. You really have to take control of whichever way you're doing it. But for me, challenges works really well, and I would like to challenge yourself to take up a challenge. Now that you have set the goals, so pick up one goal and then sit down with yourself and just announce it to the world. Or if you don't want, if you're a shy person, why don't you just tell your partner, so that you become accountable. Let your children know, so that you wanted to make sure that you are consistent in your work, you're achieving results. So tell somebody, tell your friends, so tell a group of people. All right. Or if you're a praying person, just tell whoever your God or the universe, or however you would prefer doing. So I like to make it public, but sometimes you cannot make it public in every area of your life. So pick a choice, guys. Literally is that. So end of the day, it's about making a list and focusing on one thing and ignore everything else. Like, I tend to not to put things like important or not so important. Say paying a bill. Like, for me, if I don't pay a bill, the company is going to chase you down. Let them chase me down, then I can pay. But I usually have direct debits, but sometimes something happens and they're going to chase you down anyway. They're going to not leave you if you haven't paid their bills. And I don't even put my food. I'm very healthy eater, but if I'm passionate, I can go without food because it's good to stay hungry. So I'm not putting that what I'm going to eat for my lunch. My body will tell me, this you cannot eat this. I know what food to put it in my body. So anyway, if I'm stay hungry, that's an advantage for me, guys. So I don't put things that it's an automatic, because I have already created habits, so many aspects of my life through these challenges, guys. So but then there's nothing wrong with putting what you're going to, because if that's your goal, you might want to put them on your list and work on that. But more important, pick one task that'll take you to your ultimate goal, that'll move you, that'll give you the energy, that'll give you the enthusiasm, that'll give you the passion. So you really want everything, your physiology, your psychology, your emotions, and everything focused in one direction, so that you can create the momentum. So once you create the momentum, you will go in there. So it's like you are swinging, okay? You're swinging, and the first few kicks are going to be harder. You have to exert energy. So you imagine you're on a swing, you're pushing it, you go a little bit, you're pushing harder, you go on a little bit, and you push it as you go fast, as you pick up momentum. You keep going. If you're on the right harness, it's going to swing you automatically. So all you need to do is a little nudge. You're going to keep swinging, guys. So that's why you want to head. So I just want you to really sit down with yourself and reflect how you're going to attack or execute your roadmap, your plan that'll take you to your ultimate purpose in life. With that, my name is Amutha Kanthasamy. I'm a transformational health coach. I coach you heal from within, and of course food and exercise are important, and I know the benefit and the science behind the hormonal I preach, but that's not my niche. There are so many experts, but my niche is I help you heal from within. I'll give you science. I work with Western medicine. I fly in and fly out all across Australia working with healthcare industries, and I love working as a nurse consultant. And I incorporate Western with how power our mind is, and you would not have heard about the tools that I give. It's a unique way of which I'm passionate about. I give you energy, help you find your own energy, and give you tools and how quickly you can. Once you know the science, oh my God, I never thought about it and haven't heard about this anywhere, then you're going to pick up and run with it. Okay, today I just wanted to focus something about every video I'm going to say one conditions that if you're really struggling or you know somebody's struggling, I want you to work on, or you can approach me for coaching. So one of my coaching that I generally coach my clients is with weight loss challenges. People are doing everything and they're eating right, they're exercising right, and still not being able to lose weight. So that's where I do my coaching. As I said, I'm not focusing on the diet. I know you're under control, plenty of plethora of resources available online and offline. You know the benefits of the exercise, but I do work with a very unique way, and I give you tools how easy it is to lose weight. Okay. And with that, remember, as a part of this challenge, we're doing something, we're creating a habits in apart from this one of it, the other four major: physiology, psychology, emotional intelligence, and your spirituality. Did you work out yesterday? Oh, thank you for this thumbs up. That's my miracle. This made my day, right? And I went to the gym yesterday after so many meetings. I was so busy, but I will still manage to go for gym 1 hour. Did you do your eat healthy, right, guys? These are all, for me, it's a habit. I don't have a second thought about it. My body will get me to do this. I had my green juice. Did you? And I ate healthy food. And how about your emotional intelligence? Let me tell you this story. Yesterday, I was on the phone with Aussie Home Loans. I love them. But anyway, this guy is taking my history over the phone, and he made a video appointment for tomorrow. He is taking my thing, and I was leisurely telling him, okay, this is where I am, this is where I needed to remortgage one of my properties. And but then he's coming back and asking me the same question that I've already answered. So in normal circumstances previously, I could feel my blood pressure going up. Okay, so that was my emotional challenges that all my life I faced, was getting angry very quickly. But I don't anymore. You can't, nobody can. Even if you come to murder me, I'll be nice to you. I don't get angry because I worked so hard on it. Before, I used to lose control. I can feel it, but now I'm still relaxed. But I can see, I noticed, like, not once, not twice, already more than 5 times he asked me again for the question that I have already answered. He was a very kind and soft-spoken gentleman. So I just, okay, let me do something. Amutha, just slow down, find out what's all right. So I said, okay, hang on a sec. I just want to ask you, hey, I'm a health coach. I coach people from, stress-related illnesses, or even to reduce stresses. Looks like something bothering you. Do you want to, if you don't mind, do you think I can help you? We're in the middle of the mortgage. See, they're employees. Everything they speak is recorded. So for him, probably thinking about, I'm going to lose my job. It didn't bother me. For me, I'm fulfilling my purpose. So he just stopped in his track, and then he said, yes, I think he forgot that he probably is recording. But anyway, he said, I have some personal problems going on. I said, don't worry about my mortgage, let me coach if interested. And then he was awake a little bit, and then he said, yeah, I got your number, I'll keep that in mind if I'm really needed. I think I'm solving that problem. If I still need your help, I'll be in touch. But I snapped him back to his where he was going in his mind, and he came back to the present moment, and he now was more alert, and he was functioning in a total different zone, for that matter. So that was really amazing, just is that awareness of it, just being aware. How is our emotions every second? Our life is not easy, ladies and gentlemen. I can tell you, life is not, it looks like easy, right? I faced challenges, as I mentioned, so many challenges. So I never gave up on training myself on my emotional stability. I know I'm there, still working on it, but so much better. But being aware of your emotional health, because if you're going to go out of whack, you're going to stressing about, you're stopping the money coming, you're stopping good relationships coming to your life, you're stopping all the good things coming to your life when we experience negative emotions. So keep that awareness in front of you. Know that how you're reacting. It's again, we will be taking you throughout this 100 new habits creating challenge anyway, but don't worry too much, we're gonna go through that again. And with that, I'm also going to suggest to challenge yourself to focus on one health issue that you or your friend or your family member worried about. I'm going to offer today, I coach a lot of my clients with weight loss challenges. They've done everything right, they're eating right, they're exercising, they're following so many programs, they paid a lot of money, they're still not losing weight. That's when I come, girls and boys. And I don't do it in a traditional way. I know there are experts in the diet. I don't talk about that, even though I'm a very healthy eater. I don't talk about exercise, even though we produce a lot of hormones and happiness when we do exercise. Know the benefit, you know it, I know it. But where I coach is very unique. You wouldn't have heard anywhere else. Really recommend you, suggest you to have a sample session, for that matter, and I will strive to give you a roadmap. I give you tools, I give you the science. Why? Because we're not treating anything. We're going to find the course, I'm going to teach you the course, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to lose weight, even if you struggle for many years. But I'm going to awaken the power within you so that you can lose weight so quickly, so effortlessly, so that you can fulfill your life and live the purpose enjoyably and happily for the rest of your life. With that, my name is Amutha Kanthasamy. If you want to contact me, jump onto my website, put your contact details and a message. Why do you want to contact me? And one of my staff will be in touch with you, and we'll go from there. Have a happy day. We'll see you next time with another awesome success habit creation. Shut it out, but I can't hear